here where it is beautiful. It's blue, no clouds. It's nice. There's a slight breeze. It is lovely. Oh, forgot to turn my antenna on. That's fine. That's fine. So, um, oh my god, a bit of a go slow today, guys. I was up at 5:30. I had a training session because I couldn't do Tuesday. So the lovely Norm made it happen. So 6 a.m. this morning, I got up and did a workout. So I hope that you can find time in your day for some self-care. So it doesn't have to look like mine. Obviously, I love lifting weights and doing exercise. Even though at the moment I'm struggling to get it to the level that I want it, I think just achieving something is absolutely something to aim for yourself. So, what is your preferred way of movement, strength, flexibility? Do you do yoga? Do you, like me, do weights? Do you do any training? Like, oh my God, there's so many things out there, like chair yoga and just having a stretch on the floor. So I really, really implore you to make sure that you're getting some sort of movement in. If you know the whole adage, good morning, Louise, good morning, Deb. If you don't use it, you lose it. And especially, like I know that a lot of my people here are like me, so like I'm perimenopausal now. And, we're losing our estrogen, we're losing our bone density unless you do something about it. Good morning, Heather. So yeah, I didn't intend on saying that, but there you go. It's obviously, well, you know what? We're moving into a Virgo moon at 6:30 p.m. tonight. So there you go. There's my it's time to assess your health status, all right? Virgo is all about your health, your well-being, self-care, service to yourself and others. It is the sixth house is the house of illness. So, just make sure that you're listening to the body's messages and doing something about it in everyday life. All right, I was shuffling for long enough. Having the power to bring peace on earth, the world will change and our planet will change as each human being changes inside. One human being inspires another, and many others inspire thousands, and the thousands inspire millions, and the millions inspire billions. And that is how we bring peace and harmony to earth. So I love that. Well, even just the fact that, if I can inspire one person today to do something that is good for you, then I am also a happy chappy. All right. So currently the moon is still in Leo. Like I said, it moves at 6:30 p.m. So now I'll read the words because this week has been a bit much. So today try to ensure that you are trying to find some calm in what may have been a stormy week. Get out in nature or spend some time with friends. Just embrace some feel good activities without blowing up the bank because, this too shall pass. So, I mean, look, you might have been one of those people that just cruise through the week. My most of my struggles this week were, like I was saying, my Mars, my ruling planet, is just slow and flat. So I'm having to be very deliberate. And, this is the key. If you have something that you want to achieve, you need to take deliberate action, whether you fucking want to or not. If you want to do something, then, there we go. Same with your mental health, like, getting those good chemicals pumping through your brain through physical activity and spiritual disciplines as well, whether it's meditation or yoga. This is the thing. We are human. We get buffered by the planetary weather, but we always have our best intentions in our own hands. All right. So you can always do something good for yourself in every day. All right. Soapbox achieved. All right, so now today we have at 1 p.m. we have that Venus trine Jupiter. That's exact. So that was that part of get out in nature, spend some time with friends, embrace some feel good activities, so Venus is in Aquarius and she's out with groups of people just sort of sussing out the landscape and society, and Jupiter of course is in Gemini retrograde. So getting together with people talking about things that are important to you, it might be a really good way of honoring that energy. So there's that. Now the moon is first of all, so moon in Leo in conjunct, all right, so there's that tension and adjustment required to Neptune, and that's at 1 p.m. All right, so that says go with the flow. All right, that moon in Leo wants to be like, and with that same time, that Venus Jupiter, the in conjunct to Neptune might be maybe you had plans and they have to change. Mercury is being very tricky this shadow period. I've noticed lots and lots of hiccups. So he moved to 7 degrees yesterday. Still quite slow though. So if you are experiencing hiccups, I can see that my screen is laggy a little bit as well. So blame Mercury. All right, so go with the flow around 1 o'clock. Now, when that in conjunct to the Neptune finishes, we have this moon trine the sun. That's awesome. So that's like it's well the in the explanation that I read, it's sort of summarized into prayers answered. So, maybe that Neptunian adjustment is the thing. I even went back to meditation and talking to your guides in the beginning, so there's that prayer answered at 4 o'clock. And then from 4 o'clock through to 8 o'clock, the moon is in conjunct Pluto. All right. And that's more of a emotional truth. um Part way through that, the moon changes into Virgo. So we go from this um outward expression of Leo where we're confident and optimistic to Virgo where we're analyzing. All right, so the emotional truth part is, maybe you can be brave enough, Leo, to accept something, and then the adjustment is the transformation into what are the details surrounding this situation, and how can I best look after myself and others while dealing with this experience, sort of. All right, so there's that type of thing. All right, now blah blah blah, just remember this too shall pass, and I hope you're all just having an amazing day. I hope this is, forewarned for someone that is not you. All right, now in the sky, there was two things that I looked at this morning that I wanted to talk about again. I know I've spoken about it a couple of times, but Pluto sextile the North Node. All right, so Pluto in Aquarius sextile the North Node in Aries still. Destiny beckons. All right, so here we are trying to transform our current reality, or the things around us, the people around us. All right, Pluto in Aquarius, and that sextile to the North Node, which is that moving ahead as the best individual that you can. So maybe you can, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Ask for help from groups of people, or be a beacon of strength in a group to inspire others to transform. There's that type of thing. And then Neptune conjunct the North Node. All right, so there's another one about exploring spirituality in groups that lead you to a new direction. All right, so both of those things, being authentically you to both inspire others and lead others, and also be inspired by other people. So yeah, definitely allow yourself to interact with other people. And we've been through enough that we know those flags. I just had the vision of, in the old days, the old navies used to have flags that they would hoist so that they could see what they were talking about from a distance. And I feel like that, you have a alphabet, or you've got lots of different meanings for the flags that you can see flying. So fly your freak flag and attract the people that are like you from afar. So, and you can also see those red and green flags as well. So, trust that instinct when you're in groups of people. If you are like, no, I know that vibe, just sort of back away slowly. Or, oh my God, you're a freak like me and I love you and we can be besties. So there's that as well. So, and going back to that other card, you have the power to bring peace on earth. So, they're each human that can inspire others, that inspire thousands and millions. And there's like 8.2 billion people on earth currently. So, what can you do to inspire many? All right, let's draw this card. So at 9:30, I've got my chart and chats on. So this is the second part of my 2 days a week that I'm developing further. So the Tuesday is the class, and then the Friday is the chart and chats. So if you are interested, maybe in the new year, getting a little bit of coaching, you can do it month by month. Maybe you are in this position where you want to go down that path, but you just need your hand held a little bit to sort of suss out what's going on. So you can absolutely join up. All right. Oh, this one. Yep, there's just one. All right. If the fox can't find his tail. All right, that is card number 11. I like that. He's going through a black hole into another space. All right, card 11. All right. Digging deep into your own art, your own authentic knowing, avoiding compromise, and don't chase your tail. So if a fox can't find his tail, it might be because he's chasing the wrong things and looking in the wrong direction, one that is unnatural to him. Sometimes you might find yourself compromising to avoid conflict. If you're coming from a place of fear, that may work in the moment, but you may still lose something about yourself in the exchange. You know this deep down, but occasionally you need to be reminded to stay true to your inner knowing so that you don't trade your truth in acquiescence, giving in to someone else's expectation or perceived dominance just to keep the peace. The same goes for the following trends. Oh, everybody appears to be doing it. So you do it just to fit in because you think it looks successful, but it's not sustainable. Now is the time to get clear on your unique qualities and offerings based on your values. When you do this, it's automatically good for everyone. How much does that fit in? So good. Don't say yes unless you really mean yes, or you'll feel ungrounded. That said, if you're clear that you don't have all the facts, it's okay to change your mind, but only do it if it's right for you. You can ask for more information so that you can understand the situation better, avoiding the defensive reaction, including any assumptions you may have, and aligning better with the idea of win-win. Then you'll stop chasing your tail. You'll come from a gentle, grounded, empowered place because so much good is possible when you do this. So I love this. I feel like something is stuck. Oh my God, I knew it. Look at that. I'm like, what's going on here? I can feel you all. All right, okay, all right. Kathy, good morning. Yay! I'll see you in a few days. Kath, good morning. I hope to see you in the chart and chats. Good morning, Julie. Louise. Domi, good morning, Sally. May peace on earth prevail. Absolutely. Look at that. I'm like chatting away, going, something's wrong here. But yeah, here you all are. So I hope that, oh my God, look, I'm having a hot flush. Ooh, they're not as often now, but they're definitely still there. So thank you, everyone. I hope you got all of that and it wasn't frozen. So yeah, remember, all right, so around that 1 p.m., go with the flow because that's that Venus trine Jupiter as well as the moon in conjunct Neptune. So make sure that you don't try to stand on Don't be too solid. Go with the flow. And then around that 4 p.m. mark, we've got the moon trine the sun, prayers answered, moon in conjunct Pluto, emotional truths. So good morning, Mikkel. How are you? So yeah, I hope you have a fabulous day, ladies. And you know what? I will be on tomorrow morning. I'm not going anywhere. So yay. Have a good day, guys. Mwah.